All right. We are back here at Song of the Day, and it is finally Halloween.
All week we've been counting down Halloween themed playlist 66666. The numbers of the beast. We had an epic episode yesterday in the Octane Friday Halloween edition. Some of you said, Mark, how can none of these be in the top 10? And you're right. Many of them are top 10 deserving, and I can actually switch some of them out. But hey, this is the top 10 I came with, and there are a couple of sleepers in here. So let's get talking about it, because we do have 10 to talk about. So without further ado, we are at number 10. And coming in at number 10, Mr. Glenn Danzig. Danzig, the band, coming in with Devil's Plaything. You may not know this song, but this record, basically the whole theme addresses the concept of evil. Could have gone with a couple of songs on there. Her Black Wings, Long Way Back from Hell, Snakes of Christ. I mean, you open up the booklet from this CD and it unfolds into an upside down cross. This is some major metal music that I just absolutely love. He really sounds more like a heavy metal Elvis, so he's really more like a kitten. But this is a great song, and it's deserving. I mean, it's called Devil's Plaything, and you got to hear his voice. I mean, it's perfect for Halloween. Number 9, going back to 1970, written in 1969, the song Black Sabbath from their debut record, Black Sabbath. Is this the first heavy metal song? Some say yes. Tell me otherwise if you think there's a song before that, but this is often called the first heavy metal song. Geezer Butler wrote it after, well, he was kind of into the occult, reading about the occult, the whole business with the band Earth. Ozzy Osbourne gets him some kind of book, and he's reading it and falls asleep. Wakes up in the middle of the night, there's a dark figure standing over him, and he goes to grab the book, and the book is gone. That's the story about how this song came to be. They don't mention anything about doing any drugs, so we'll see. All right, number 8, the epic and the iconic Monster Mash, Boris Pickett, Bobby, Boris Pickett, you name it. Watch him sing it. He looks a little bit like Frankenstein, but he's singing in a band called the Cordials, of all things, and he's doing a version of the Diamonds' Little Darlin', and randomly he starts doing a Boris Karloff impersonation, and then the band afterwards says, hey, we should make some kind of song. That was pretty good, and that's what they did, and this was a huge hit across the globe, and it's every year with Halloween ever since. It's played all the time. The BBC banned it in 1962, said it was too morbid, and then they started playing it in 1963. Love that song as a kid and still to this day. I don't know. I do. I like it. Number 7, Season of the Witch. Donovan. I love Donovan, the Scottish guy that we've talked about in the past. I mean, he's got some great songs, Mellow Yellow in particular, but Sunshine Superman, another one. But this one, Season of the Witch, 9/25/66. A lot of people have covered this record, including most recently Lana Del Rey. This is a great song. I love this song. Number 6. Some of you didn't call me out and say, Mark, where's this song on the Octane Friday? But it is Enter Sandman from Metallica, off the Black Album, 1991. This is that epic record, the epic song. This single sold 1 million copies. It was the lead single off this record. The record company wanted Holier Than Thou, but this is the one that came through, and this just propelled them into huge stardom. I mean, went to number 16. That summer, this record was all over the place, and the video and everything, so this is a great song at number 6. All right, we're getting to the top 5. Top 5, we are at Devil Woman, Cliff Richard. I don't know if I knew this song up until the last 5 or 6 years. 1976, it's a worldwide hit. Goes to number 9 in the UK, number 6 in the US. This is another great song. I just love this song. I mean, it's great. She's just going to get you from behind, right? I mean, this is just awesome. It's about a guy who comes across jinxed by a stray cat, an evil cat with evil eyes, and he goes to see a psychic or someone to help fix his problem. Number 4, Bark at the Moon, Ozzy Osbourne. Yes, someone asked about that one. That's the third solo album, 1983, from Ozzy. It goes to number 19. The whole record sold 3 million copies. This was hugely popular, 500,000 even in just a few weeks, and it's the only album that's credited as written by the whole album by Ozzy. But Bark at the Moon, that cover, the song, I mean, it's entirely appropriate for top 5. Number 3. We're all over the place as far as time frames are concerned. Number 3, Spooky by Classics 4. You know the song Spooky? I love this song. 1968. This goes to number 3. This band is out of Jacksonville, Florida. I don't know. I love it. There's 2 versions of this that you're probably aware of. There's this one, and then 2 of the guys from Classics 4 leave and form a new band, Atlanta Rhythm Section, and then they re-record it in 1979. It goes to number 17. The original went to number 3. Probably that's the first version I ever heard, was the Atlantic Rhythm Section's version. So both of them will be on here, but I do love this song, and that is at number 3. All right. Number 2. You guys are saying to yourself, I think some of you think, well, you know what my number 1 song is, and it's not. I'm just telling you. I know there might be 1 or 2 of you, probably at least 1 of you that know my number 1 song. But coming in at number 2 is Thriller from Michael Jackson, probably number 1 on a lot of people's lists, no doubt about it. That epic January 23rd, 1984 single, the 7th and last single off the record Thriller, produced by Quincy Jones, sold 7 million copies. This record sold, what, I don't know, it was something like 30 million, 40 million copies, 50 million, something like that. We all remember when the video debuted. The video debuted, I think, December 1983. It was a big deal. Now, keep in mind, the video was the most expensive video ever made at the time at $500,000, and they didn't have the money for it. The label didn't want to spend that much money on a video, and MTV doesn't pay for videos either. So what did they do? They struck a deal with MTV and Showtime for the rights to a special called The Making of Thriller, and each of them paid $250,000 for those rights to pay for the video. Directed by John Landis, yes, that John Landis, Animal House, Blues Brothers, American Werewolf in London, Coming to America, that's who directed this. And this is just obviously 150 million views on YouTube. How about that Vincent Price ending? And there is a longer rap that he had. It is even more freaky. I think I'll try to find it and post it, but there's even a Lego video of this that's really good. But this is the iconic dance that people have done all across the globe ever since. Pretty amazing. Thriller, the full version when they would play it on MTV. I mean, you just couldn't get enough of it. This is well deserving of number 1, but in my life, it is not number 1. It is number 2. So what are we doing with number 1 in an upset? But every Halloween, I break out this record and I play this song. I mean, can I play it all year round? Of course I can. But at Halloween, you just can't help it. Just got to do it. And it is Type O Negative from Bloody Kisses. Black number 1 is number 1. It just is. When I think of Halloween, I think of this song. You got to watch the video. You got to listen to the lyrics. The song is actually called Black number 1, Little Miss Scareall. 1993, written by Peter Steele. He's a garbage man. He's a garbage truck driver, and he writes this song while he's driving the garbage truck. And it's kind of loosely about, or it is about, a girl that wants to dye her hair using a dye called Black number 1. She's in the gothic scene, but there's mentions of Halloween, Nosferatu, Lily Munster. I mean, it's great, and the lyrics of it are awesome. I mean, she's got a date at midnight with Nosferatu. Lily Munster's got nothing on you. I mean, this has got Halloween written all over it. The video is only 4.5 minutes, but the actual album version is 11 minutes, so we're going to put both versions on there just for you, because I know you want to get into it. But Black number 1, 6'8", Peter Steele singing an amazing song. I mean, it's all Halloween. Watch the video, it's all Halloween. So that is your top 10 Halloween songs in the rock cave. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Why is it that crying babies are so scary, right? I mean, that's so funny. That reminds me of a story. I'd listen to the radio. I digress. Haven't said that in a while. I'd listen to the radio while I was sleeping, and there was one song by Roger Hodgson called Had a Dream. And it had this long section with the baby crying on it. It would wake me in the middle of the night, and I always thought that was kind of spooky. But anyway, back to it. That's our top 10 Halloween songs. What are you guys all doing for Halloween? Anyone dressing up? Post your pictures below today to see if you have your costumes on. And it's going to be a full moon tonight. Imagine if there was no global pandemic. Full moon. Set your clocks back I mean, it would have been epic, right? So we'll just have to wait another however many dozens of years before that happens. But have a great day. We're at almost 10 minutes. It's been fun. Hope you enjoyed Halloween week. We're back to regular programming tomorrow on Slowdown Sunday, so enjoy your day. Have a great one. And as usual, I'll catch you on the flip side.